Today on Tribe Talk, we take a look at Wando's new clubs, the new lunch, and the CAS building. Good morning, Wando, and welcome back to the first episode of Tribe Talk. I'm Ricky Schmidt, bringing you news today. It's been a while, but we're back and broadcasting from the new building. To kick it off, here's Mayor Noonan for some advice for the freshmen.
As freshmen enter the new world of high school, they often look up to upperclassmen for guidance. To kick off the new year, we went around Wando and asked what was the craziest advice you've ever given to a freshman or received as a freshman was. What's the craziest advice you've ever been given by an upperclassman?
To slap a teacher and get an A.
Did you do that?
Not yet.
Are you planning to?
Yeah.
Let me know how that goes.
I will.
We don't get advice, we give it.
That is true. Yeah, that works.
Word.
Probably to do your homework last minute, which is not a good idea.
That was me.
Don't be like Michael Varzel. One of my upperclassmen friends told me to drive at least 85 miles an hour and I'll go back in time.
Wow.
Yeah, I gave him that advice, and it is true. You do, in fact, go back in time.
It's a fact.
Make sure to buy a pool pass for the roof.
They told me to buy a pool pass.
I don't talk to freshmen.
I don't talk to freshmen. I don't either.
I don't talk to freshmen.
Yeah, me either.
I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah.
Keep your heads up, because concussions suck.
Well, it took me a while, but I had to explain how they had to get to the fourth floor version of our school store.
Probably not to wear an Indian costume to Saratoma.
Never do drugs.
No, never do drugs, people. Never. The most important thing to remember is always wear your chubbies as short as possible.
Have you ever looked through all the clubs Wando has to offer? The Angling Club, sponsored by Alex Pennycamp, is one of the newer clubs. Open to anyone, it provides hands-on learning in the fields of saltwater fishing and coastal conservation. Here is Jack DeWolf reeling in the story.
The Wando Angling Club is an organization of students that meet on a regular basis to participate in the local fishing community.
To be in a club, you basically just have to have a little bit of experience, and that's pretty much it. And just come to the meetings and some of the tournaments.
Someone who's a good steward of the ecosystem and the waterways, and someone who also loves to be outside.
So I joined the club to get more fishing opportunities and to get involved with Wando.
I joined the club because I really enjoy fishing, and yeah.
Club gets involved in the FLW Bassmasters, Low Country Redfish Cup, and the Coastal Conservation Association.
The club advisor is Mr. Pennycamp. He's a horticulture teacher at Trailer 11, and he's actually probably the best Wando teacher there is, and he's really fun. He hunts, he fishes, and he really can relate to with most of the students at Wando.
Mr. Pennycamp, he's a pretty cool guy. He seems to be into fishing, and he knows like how to fish and all kind of stuff.
Mr. Pennycamp is their club advisor, and he's nice and pretty cool.
The purpose of the club is to show the students that there is more to fishing than actually going out and catching fish. That involves community service, giving back to our ecosystems and wetlands and enjoying the community of anglers at Wando.
The club is like really fun and it's just enjoyable because we all share the same passion of fishing.
Club meetings are on Tuesday mornings at 7:50 in trailer 11.
With Wando offering an endless amount of clubs this year, there's also a larger variety of classes to choose from. We now switch gears to Autotech Engineering. Equipped with a brand new garage, we take you inside the classroom.
Among many new classes at Wando, there is one teacher here who is driving his students to new places and teaching them the basics of automotive technology, or as the class is more commonly called, Autotech. Mr. Streets, the teacher of Autotech, explains what goes on in this garage.
The Wando Automotive Technologies class consists of 4 courses that the students will take, and it basically breaks down the entire automobile into different sections. So we work through like a systematic approach of, brakes and then to suspension and so on and so forth.
Many students here at Autotech are pleased to be receiving the hands-on experience they are getting here in the classroom.
It's definitely probably the funnest class I've taken here at Wando. I don't know, extremely hands-on and like real world.
So they get to see the different aspects of repair from a systematic view. So we go through the entire automobile and we talk about all the different areas of repair that are out there.
My favorite experience would be just ripping apart the old Ford truck, breaking it down to the frame and just completely rebuilding it so far.
Though this class is casual, the students are all hard at work gaining knowledge that they will use in the automotive industry.
Best part of this class, probably being able to work on your own cars, but it has to be like what we're doing in the class. You can't just do whatever you want, but it's nice to be able to work on your own stuff. It's more of just like a joking kind of, we definitely, we learn, we get stuff done. It's very laid back and to a point that, everyone understands stuff.
After completing the second course of Autotech, students receive qualification to jump right into the workforce.
Once they graduate the course, they can get a certificate, which is an automotive industrial type certificate, an ASE certification, that allows them to start as an entry-level mechanic in a field.
By teaching his students real-world techniques, Mr. Streets gears his students towards a successful career in the automotive industry.
He's a really good person to ask questions when you're confused about something or you don't know what you're doing exactly. He's going to know pretty much everything there is to know.
He's definitely helped me learn a lot of stuff about what I didn't know.
If you do go into that career, this is a great place to start.
He's just made it a really fun class. I'm glad it's finally at Wando.
This has been Mark Mataloni reporting for Tribe Talk.
As leaves begin to fall and tan lines begin to fade, it's easy to see autumn is on its way. The time will be raked with hot chocolate and bonfires. Here's a look at the season to come.
This week on The Rewind, we take a look at the Regional Championship Swim Meet and Homecoming Week. On September 27th, the Wando varsity swim team competed with other high school swim teams in our area at Crowfield Plantation for the Regional Championship Swim Meet. In the end, Wando took home the victory. Friday, October 3rd, Wando students and faculty went to the gym to pump up the football team for their game Friday night. Fall sports teams were also honored at this fun event. The entire school really showed their warrior spirit. Wando had an enormous victory over Bluffton Friday night with a final score of 56-20. Congratulations to Ross Carey and Hannah Davis for winning Homecoming King and Queen. This has been Morgan Bowes reporting for The Rewind.
Hello Wando, this is Anna Otano reporting for this year's first segment of Sports Talk. Congratulations to the varsity volleyball team for winning the A5 Southern Classic in Georgia and to Maggie Marsh for being MVP. Remember to come out and support them tomorrow and Saturday for the annual Wando Invitational Volleyball Tournament. Congratulations to the boys varsity cross country team for winning the Coastal Carolina Invitational, and good job to the tennis team for putting up a good fight in the Bishop England Tournament. Good luck to the swim team for the state championship swim meet on Saturday. Go Warriors! A final congratulations to the football team for their victory over the Bluffton Bobcats at homecoming with a final score of 56-20. The team's hard work paid off. Sydney Mack gives us a highlight of a few of our senior football members.
This year's seniors have been working hard preparing for the season. Rain or shine, they can be found practicing on the field or in the gym.
It's still early in our season, although our guys have been getting after it together for, quite a long time, really since January. But then again, with this senior group, they've been together since they reported here 4 years ago.
I really feel like we have a strong senior class. We really have a lot of guys that really care about the team and really are willing to push ourselves and try to get as far as we can, maybe make a deeper run in the playoffs than we have in years past.
After being together so long, many special bonds have been formed.
It's one big family that sees each other every day.
Making new friends, because I met a lot of people that I didn't know before I started playing football.
Every football season has its challenges, but with the challenges come many blessings. A few of our players have been brought in from other sports, bringing diverse skills to the team.
It's probably been most interesting making double sports work, because I play football and soccer.
Let's try something different. I mean, playing basketball all my life. Let's try something different.
Just being out there, hearing the chop house, seeing the chop, it's something to see.
The team is looking forward to finishing off their last season together strong.
It's what we do. We're creating young men that are getting ready for the real world, and realistically, there's only going to be a couple here each year that move on and are able to continue with the sport. So they're out there for other reasons than just that sport. It's the camaraderie, it's the team building, and it's the overall experience of trying to become a young man.
There's something about high school football that's never gonna that you can never replace. Like even if you go on to play at the next level, like there's something about playing for your town, like playing for your school that you really can't replace.
Of course I'm gonna miss Wando football. I'm saying it's kind of where it started at, all here.
Go Warriors.
This has been Sydney Mack reporting for Sports Talk.
With Michelle Obama's nutrition campaign reaching its peak, the school board has been strict, chomping down on the student lunches to keep them within the new regulations. This has caused a lot of controversy, leaving many students with unsettled stomachs. Here's Cole Whitman with the scoop.
This school year, there have been many new nutritional changes made to high school lunches across the nation, including Wando. Here at Wando, in the Center for Advanced Studies, there is a new cafeteria that prides itself on scratch cooking.
The lunches here are more of a culinary base. You're going to see a lot more items in this cafeteria as opposed to that one that are going to be something which we call scratch cooking. We do a lot more fresh ingredients, more things coming straight from the garden, stuff coming straight from produce bins, fresh proteins, as opposed to a lot of frozen or prefabricated items and ingredients.
Due to the new nutrition laws, different counties around the country have been asked to try different ways to meet these standards.
11 schools are doing a culinary scratch menu to try to get basically get a jumping board in the county to see if these types of menus and these types of cafeterias can survive.
The new cafeteria offers a variety of choices every day.
We try to have at least 2 to 3 protein options, as well as 2 vegetables, at least one of every 5 group that we do. We try to do at least 2 vegetables. We do 2 to 3 fresh fruits.
We asked students their opinions on the lunch. So what do you think about the new lunch and the new building?
I really like the chicken here. It's really good.
It tastes good and nutritious.
So what do you think about the new lunch in the new building?
It's really cool. It tastes good and adds variety to my day.
Though the new cafeteria has made many new changes, most of the food in the main building has remained the same. This cafeteria would like to do culinary scratch cooking, but they do not have the ability to do so.
For the amount of students that we have here, it just would not be financially feasible to do it that way. Eventually, every single school will be scratch cooking.
The number of students buying lunch has declined from last year.
This year they're up, but not as significant as they were last year. I don't know that that involves food as much as no place to sit.
The cafeteria looks to expand their seating during Christmas break. These expansions will hopefully reach the best league. The government has placed strict laws on the nutritional value of food served in schools.
We have our Chick-fil-A, which unfortunately will probably not be here after the first of the year because of the government regulations. They've cut down the size of their chicken breasts to a ridiculous. When we can do the Charleston chicken, same exact thing, you get the whole thing.
We asked students their opinions on the new lunches. All right, so what are your opinions of the new school lunch in the main building?
I feel as though we need to get Chick-fil-A back because mainly that's where we all been our money from.
So what are your opinions of the new school lunch in the main building?
I think it's terrible.
It's just like, I don't feel like I have any options, and
It's like, it's a smaller portion, but it's still the same price too.
Yeah.
The school looks to improve their lunches by giving students a voice.
I'm going to put together a food service committee. Maybe a couple of students from each class will be involved. We need feedback, and as often as I can on new products, I'll do a taste test. So anybody that comes through the line that I'm doing the tasting won't have to pay. They get that, but they have to fill out a card telling us what they think about it. So we're trying.
This has been Cole Whitman reporting for Tribe Talk.
With a large amount of students not having any classes in the CAS building, many are still left with questions, built on curiosity. With a number of new classes and an array of new technology, the CAS provides Wando Warriors with the countless advantages. It can bridge students into college while others straight into the workforce. Here's Kirsten Dinda reporting.
Starting the year with the new Center for Advanced Studies building, it has created new and exciting opportunities for Wando students. With the new career-based classrooms, Wando teachers and students are excited to explore and learn what it has to offer.
When you look at the vision here, it started with Miss Beckham. She has such foresight. She kind of looked over at the space on this campus and said, you know, in a few years, we're going to have to build some more buildings that will accommodate students who take more CTE courses.
Many new programs like cosmetology and horticulture are specifically taught like college classes in order to prepare students for possible future careers.
We offer the senior level AP courses and then some of the upper level courses in engineering, biomedical science. We offer photography, film and media arts. We offer horticulture, cosmetology, just the gamut.
I had a beautiful salon at Virginia College. Here, it's the same thing. It's set up as a salon, as you would see a salon. Any salon that you may go to outside of here has your stations. We have 20 chairs, 20 stations, some manicure stations, 6 shampoo bowls. We have a facial room where we're going to do some waxing and pedicures. The school that I came from, it was $22,000 was the tuition for a one-year program. And to be able to come out of a public high school and go right to work and not have that student loan to pay back is tremendous. So I anticipate that we'll be able to have the clinic open sometime after Christmas.
Being in this new facility is exposing them to technologies that we did not have the exposure to previously when we were in the trailers.
Along with the new programs, there have been technological advances unique to each class.
The building is built in a structure where classrooms can be used for multi-use. In other words, we can have a class where engineering is taught one day and another day we can have sports medicine or cybersecurity taught in that same classroom. Right. In addition to the structural differences, I would say that students have more accessibility to technology here.
We utilize raised beds out there, and we're capturing all the rainwater off the roof of this building, and then a gutter system funnels it into a large cistern that holds it for us. And then when we water our plants with the hose, we just attach it to the pump of the cistern, which has been full of water literally since school started.
Because of Wando's recent major accomplishments, the CAS was recognized by the Charleston County School District during the dedication ceremony on the 25th of September.
A dedication ceremony really is a way to acknowledge and celebrate the accomplishments, both by the people who occupy the building and definitely a way of saying we appreciate the taxpayers, the school board members. In addition, it helps us to really step back and look at just the fruition of a great dream. And as I said, this dream was started by just the visionary idea of Ms. Beckham.
Despite delays, Wando students have proceeded to have a comfortable transition and can now realize that this building across the street was well worth the wait.
I think this building specifically gets students ready for college. I mean, the things that I'm exposing the kids to, I didn't get exposure to these things until college, and I think you're getting a chance to explore careers before college, before you spend the money on it. And then if it is a career you want to go with, you've already kind of got a leg up on the competition.
The Center for Advanced Studies offers even a greater opportunity for teachers to not only teach content, but to show students how to apply that content in a real world application.
This has been Kirsten Dinda reporting for Tribe Talk.
This has been Ricky Schmidt reporting. Stay tuned for more information on Tribe Talk Presents.